Hello, all you fight fans and Nightcrawlers. Welcome to Lone Gamers of the Apocalypse. Seppy and I love RPGs, and Lone Gamers is our excuse to try out new ones from indie game designers and small publishers. On this arc, we'll be playing Vessel by Kyle Ott and Desks and Dorks. Vessel was published in Level 1, Volume 3, an indie RPG anthology that came out on Free RPG Day in 2022. Level 1 is compiled and edited by Ninth Level Games. If you want to get your hands on Level 1, you should first stop by your friendly local game store to see if they have any copies left over from this year's Free RPG Day. And you can check the description below for links to more from Ninth Level, Kyle Ott, and Desks and Dorks. All right, so
we got through an intro without me interrupting. That's got to be a first.
Yeah, it probably is.
I did it. Look at me.
So
feel the restraint of Mulgasar.
So Vessel, like our last game, Wander Home, doesn't have any dice rolling in it. It is a game about the relationship. Yes, Seppy? You're just upset. Okay. It is a game about the relationship between a vessel and the entity that lives inside it. You think about Venom or Bio-Booster Armor Guyver. What was that one?
Yeah, Khonshu.
Sure, yeah. Khonshu and Moon Knight. And it is
Guyver. I love Guyver so much.
Yeah. It's specifically a role-playing game for two players. One player is the vessel and the other is the entity. I'm going to be playing the vessel or the host, and Seppy is going to be the entity. This game takes place over 4 rounds, which with each player taking the lead during 2 of those 4 rounds and trying to complete a challenge, while the other player plays not only their character, but all of the other characters in the space. So we're going to be switching back and forth between who is sort of GMing this thing. And I said this is about the relationship between those two characters. As we go, we each have 1d8 that we will be keeping track of how much we like the person that we are stuck with. So to start, and again, I want you to write this down. We'll start by putting it on a number somewhere around 3.
Somewhere around 3. All right, I'm gonna be keeping track of 3 numbers. Okay, number 1 number is my actual number, and that'll be the giant die, so we can tell. Okay, and then I'm gonna set that right now. I'm gonna do another number, which is the number that I want to do, and I will explain that maybe later on, or maybe I never will. But this is the number I want to have happen, and then lastly is what I think Mark has me at.
I'm just keeping things simple, and I've got 1 die.
No, yes. I needed to make it complicated.
Yeah.
In our previous quiet year, you and I never spent a single spite coin. I just piled them up.
You just jangled them.
I just jangled them. But so this time, I've got to do this thing.
At the end of each challenge, we are going to change the value of this die by 1 or 2 in either direction. Obviously can't go below 1.
What?
So at the end, we're going to have a number between 1 and 8, and we're going to look at and see how our numbers compare to each other at the end. So if we both have a number at 6 to 8, we've got harmony. Or if we both have things between 1 and 3, we just despise each other.
Oh no.
Okay. So the last little bit is that as the vessel, that's me, once during the game, I get to harness the power of the entity for 1 minute. All of your power belongs to me for 1 minute. But I don't think that's fair, and I think you should be able to do the same from me.
I'll take over the body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get to take over the
absolutely.
body for 1 minute
Yeah, I'm
at
gonna take
some
over.
point.
I'll take over the body for a minute. That'll be yeah. I'll make that happen.
Okay. So the first challenge, our first scene. My character is Barry Blair, who is a mild mannered guy living in the city. He's trying to get published, and he has a meeting with a prospective publisher.
But the interesting thing about Barry is that Barry is a manga artist or comic book artist or a comic book artist in the manga style, and he illustrates his comic book adventures of what he does at night. I, Malgazar, know both of Barry's identities, but Barry illustrates his actual superhero life that he has at night, and he's been trying to get it published and recognized.
But Barry has no idea. He's just always tired.
He's just always tired. I've told him that it's probably because of the demonic possession. It's a typical side effect, but that's actually not the case.
All right. So you get to set the scene. So I provide the challenge, and then you get to take over.
Barry, you got to get up.
I don't wanna. What time is it?
It's time to get ready. We've got that publisher meeting, Barry.
Oh man. Whoa. Oh man. It's late.
Yeah, we got to catch the bus, Barry. You got to get up.
I pick up my phone. It's like 9:45. Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
I did.
No,
I did.
I don't even have time to brush my teeth.
You're brushing your teeth, Barry. You cannot go stinky.
I'm gonna grab my hoodie, grab my
Barry,
portfolio.
you got to brush your teeth. Barry, we're doing this together, Barry. I cannot live in the subsistence lifestyle any longer. You must brush your teeth.
I grab my toothbrush with some toothpaste on it, take it out into the elevator, out of my apartment, lock the door behind me, and brush on the go.
Good. Now we're gonna have to skip one bus stop because that scary guy that you don't like who's obsessed with you, and he's gonna be at the bus stop at this particular time, and we don't want to interact with him. So
Wait,
you're
how do
gonna
you know
have to hoof it.
he's going to be there?
I have a feeling. So we're gonna avoid him, and we're gonna go to that other bus stop.
Barry runs out of his front door towards the other
right,
bus
Barry.
Stop.
Right, not left, Barry. Right.
He runs to the right.
Okay. We can do this. Okay. Run across traffic. Just trust me. Just run across traffic. Right?
This isn't a good idea. No, wait.
Now. Do it now, Barry.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Barry gets a little frightened. Who's the GM in this instance? Am I the GM?
You are the GM.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barry dodges traffic because he closes his eyes the entire time, and he makes it through, but there is some honking and yelling. He crosses kitty corner to get to the other bus, and it shows up just in time, as per my idea.
And Barry gets on. Is Scary Gary there?
No. Scary Gary is not there.
Scary Gary is those eyes
distinctly
stare into your soul.
Yeah, Scary Gary. We do not like Scary Gary. Scary Gary and his candelabra that he wears around his head on those horns. It's more like a candelabra. That guy is terrifying. We do not like Scary Gary, but we do like Sweet Carl, and Sweet Carl is in the back of the bus. Barry, I know you're not that way, but I need to have a moment while the bus is doing its bus thing for you to.
Yeah. Barry's tired, not particularly in the mood to talk to anybody, but I think
you don't have to talk to him, Barry. Just sit close enough so I might be able to smell him.
Malgazar, okay, fine.
The people in the bus look at you, Barry, talking to yourself, and you have a habit of muttering. but you always have your phone near you, so you always pretend that you're talking to somebody on the phone when you're talking to me. But yeah, if anybody looks closely, they'll realize that your phone is not on and you're not actually talking to anybody but yourself.
Yeah, he's got his earbuds in, and that's an excuse. Like they're
Okay.
Bluetooth connected, you know. So
All
he
right.
goes up close to
Carl.
Sweet Carl.
Sweet Carl.
Sits in the seat behind.
Carl smells like honeysuckle and cinnamon, and it is a little joy. Like, and you understand quite distinctly that Mulgazar is very much interested in Sweet Carl. But Carl seems massively sad. He's all done up nicely and all this kinds of stuff. But you think that might be a tactic that Carl does to make himself feel better because he's had some sort of tragedy. But you really can't think about that right now because you need to get your game face on. And then Malgazar says, "Did you remember your portfolio, Barry?"
Yeah, I've got it. I grabbed it with my hoodie.
Okay, let's do something about your hair. Get your phone on. Let's pretend you're professional.
It's fine. I look fine, right? Fine.
You look like the eccentric artist that you like. Barry, you got to get more sleep, buddy. Like
I get like 5, 6, 7 hours a night.
No,
I don't know how.
No, you don't, Barry. You distinctly do not get that much.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I do. I go to bed.
And how do you get like? I never see you exercise. How do you get so ripped?
I'm not ripped.
Yes, you hide it under those hoodies and those baggy jeans. And Barry, I'm an immortal being. How did you find Janko jeans in this day and age? Like, and how do you get them to fit in your size? And do you think that's proper attire for an interview, Barry, with a prospective publisher?
When are you from, anyway?
I am from the birth of time space.
Then how do you know about Junko jeans?
I spent some time raving. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of the birth of time space. All right, we got to get off at the stop right now.
Do you need any more time with?
No. Carl's amazing. We're gonna leave Carl alone. His sadness is enough for today. Let's get off the bus.
If you like him so much, why don't you possess him?
Rude.
You think
Bulbasaur decides no longer to speak, and Barry says mean things, especially in and around Sweet Carl, especially during the morning transit, and it usually makes him sulk for a period of time. And so he's decided to withhold the relevant traffic information that you need to navigate to get to your interview on time. Unless you apologize.
No, because sniffing people is weird. And I'm going to get in trouble.
It's not sniffing. You just passed by him. You're like the cloud of honeysuckle and cinnamon, Barry.
Sometimes you make me inhale very deeply.
Only that once. Only that once. And I made it seem like you had just run across the street, risking danger to get into your bus for that deep inhale. I think it looked totally natural.
I think I know where I'm going. This is fine. You don't have to tell me where I'm going.
All right. I'm going to let you be you. Just like almost, you can almost hear the sky start turning dark and rain start to show up as soon as you refuse his advice. Malgazar usually has insights into the weather and was going to plan a trip so you would not get wet, so you'd be more presentable. And nobody in Janko jeans can take the rain. It will literally swell up. Your Janko jeans will become 40 pounds heavier if they get wet.
Put the hood up, tuck the portfolio in under the hoodie. I make my way towards the publisher's building.
Okay. As you push through the traffic and the rain, people get out their umbrellas and the rain starts pouring profusely. What do you choose? What do you choose to do? Do you choose to go quickly, or do you choose to try to ensure as much dryness on the portfolio as possible?
How far away?
At least 1 to 8 blocks.
1 to 8. Quite the range.
You realize that you've been relying on Malgazar as your GPS this entire time because you've been having these conversations with him, and he particularly hates the Google lady. Like, whenever the Google lady is going to tell you something useful, Malgazar usually talks up very loudly so that you cannot understand what the Google lady says.
We're going to go as dry as possible.
Okay, you go as dry as possible. And as you start making your way through, keeping the portfolio dry, you pull up to where you think the place is, and somebody pulls up in a black Tesla.
Okay.
And this person who's fabulously multiracial with dreads in their hair and a complete buttoned up suit gets out with a suit in a plastic bag. Barry Malgazar? Are you Barry Malgazar?
Barry Blair.
Oh, yeah. He said you might say this. This is for you. And this person hands you a suit.
Oh.
In a plastic wrap.
Huh. Well, thank you. What do I owe you?
Person curtly nods and then does a half salute. It's strange because the salute's not with their dominant hand, it's the offhand, and it's not in an down like American style, it's in an up British style.
Okay.
And they get back in the black Tesla and go off.
Malgazar, how much did this cost?
Don't worry about it, Barry.
No, I have to worry about it.
We took care of it last night, Barry.
Who took care of it?
You and your benefactor. Get dressed and get ready. We have exactly 2 minutes to get ready.
This doesn't make any sense.
You cannot go in your wet Janko jeans, Barry. You cannot.
Not wearing Janko jeans. I don't know what decade you're stuck in.
I don't exactly know how you got them or why you insist on wearing them, Barry, but it is very surprising. It is very surprising. Please go get changed.
He ducks into the building, into a bathroom, into the larger stall, and gets changed.
Okay. When you come out, you see like hair care products and a comb are set out on the counter.
Barry looks around to see whose they are.
Barry, use them. They're for you. I knew I couldn't get you to have a shower, so this is the closest thing we're going to do.
Do you leave my body while I'm sleeping?
Never. I never leave your body, Barry. I never, ever leave your body.
I don't understand, but okay.
We're doing this.
He fixes up his hair.
Okay. So Barry looks fantastic all dressed up. He dresses really slovenly for his unknownly like chiseled physique and fits in these clothes. He has the perfect model body. Like, he is 6'1". Why he dresses like he's from the 90s and a street urchin is not unclear. And with a little rain in his hair, he is all buttoned up. What are your facial features and beard like, Barry?
Barry is a normal guy. I think he's got. I usually play myself, but I'm not going to play myself this time.
You can be chiseled. You
no. he's got like gray blue eyes, sort of steely. He's got.
It's very unusual considering you're multiracial. It's unclear you're multiracial. Like what kind of mix would end up giving you? You probably Brazilian in that to have that come up, but your own origins are a mystery to you, Barry. Like your parents and where they came from.
I know where my uncle lives.
You do know where your uncle lives
because that's part of my fear.
Other than your uncle, who might be related to Scary Gary, this thing happens. So yes, so yeah, chiseled. Do you have a goatee, a mustache, lamb chops? What do you got going on?
No, it's just a couple days growth, untended, but I think it's like that length that looks good. That yeah, not a full beard, not clean shaven, but just slightly in between.
Okay, you take a look at yourself in the mirror in these clothes and you wonder how much they cost, and then you rush out. As soon as you get to the receptionist area, because you have to talk to the receptionist to give you a pass for the building and a pass for the elevator, she sees how you are dressed and says, "Can I help you?"
Hi, I think I am late. I've got a meeting with Mr. Frost about publishing something.
Mr. Frost, yes. Oh,
It's Blair, Barry.
Barry. Oh, Barry. He just had his barber in, so they always talk a little bit. He won't know that you're late. Here, take this pass and take elevator 4.
Okay.
It will get you up to him as quickly as possible.
Okay, thank you.
And you could see that she gave you special attention, either because she liked how you were dressed as a prospective client for the building, or because the little bit of exertion and the rain has made you just glistening enough to be sort of enchanting. And you're not really sure which of those two things are. But you are sure that her advice,
he's not enchanting.
Yeah, Barry thinks he's normal, but Barry might not be normal.
Yeah.
And so, but this pass and this elevator does get you to the office just in time for the barber to be leaving.
Okay.
Oh, Slay Queen, I'll see you next week, girlfriend. Don't call me girlfriend, Paul. Oh, you bitch, you stupid bitch. And Paul walks out like he's in a mood and scampers off. Paul obviously is the epitome of everybody's gay barber. You think he must be possessed because nobody could live such a stereotype so strongly, and he's obviously hiding something. Maybe he's an alien, maybe he's possessed, maybe both. Because Paul might be the re-embodiment of Paul Lynde from old TV era, Bewitched era type people. Just a little sassier. Okay. Mr. Frost, who is still pulling off the bib from the shave that he's got going on, says, "Hello."
Hi, Mr. Frost. Barry Blair.
Barry Blair. Oh, Blair's nephew.
Yeah, 10:30 appointment.
Yeah, you have 5 minutes.
He takes out his portfolio and puts it out for Mr. Frost to see.
All right, Barry. Do you know why a personal security firm would want to see the portfolio of a would-be comic book or manga artist?
No, I was pretty surprised when you called me, actually.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this. And so he sits down. He motions to look at a chair. He looks at you, like gets the first real look at you and how you're dressed, and is a little taken aback that that you're all put together, considering he pulls out another manila envelope that has your name on it and opens up and looks at you. You're dressed a little differently than normal, aren't you?
Yeah. Special meeting, special clothes. Not every day that I come to this part of town.
All right, then. He puts the folder away, gets your portfolio out, gets out a drawer, pulls out a handkerchief that is monocured with an F, wipes the outside of the portfolio off because it's still wet. Got caught in the rain, Barry?
Yeah, it's not coming down too hard, though.
He looks outside and you see a rainbow go, woo. I guess that's the official noise of rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. This is me making paper flipping noises so that the people who are listening are just hearing awkward silence. All right, Barry. I've seen all that I need to see. When did you draw these?
Just the past couple weeks. It's been a project I've been working on for the better part of a year, really, but those pages are just recent.
So this hero that you're drawing, what's his name?
Silver Shield.
Silver Shield.
Yep.
Okay. The Silver Shield. Does the Silver Shield often fight organized crime?
Just in this issue, yes.
Organized crime that is directed by a man with a dragon face tattoo who happens to also be possessed by the ancient spirit of a killer ninja.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of original.
Killer ninjas are never original, Barry. I wish that was
but as the
case.
leader, I mean, sure, you've got, the Foot Clan, you've got the Hand, but
yeah. So is this guy the belt? Like, what is this
no,
guy?
no.
The ear?
his minions, his goons aren't killer ninjas. They're all over the place. They're organized crime people.
They're organized crime people who also happen to be lycanthropes, but
Yeah.
lizard lycanthropes.
Yeah, it's
lizard
all dragon
thropes?
themed.
Lycan lizards? Like what do you even call those? Like, yeah, liquor throat? No, I don't. So this one here, where what are we going to call this killer ninja possessed organized crime leader?
With a dragon face tattoo.
With a dragon face tattoo. He looks to be Mediterranean. We'll call him Fabio. So Fabio, in this one scene, cuts down not only one of his own minions, but the street lamp trying to get at the Silver Shield.
Yeah, well, cutting down the minion, clearly he doesn't even care about these. He's just so intent on his evil purpose that he doesn't even care about the people who work for him.
This cut is very peculiar.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because it melted the minion and the lamppost on 8th Street.
Yeah. I like to base things off
Did
of
you
the
have
city
problems
because
getting here today, Barry?
No. There was a little traffic, a little rain, but
traffic and rain. Do you know why there's so much traffic getting here?
No, I don't. I don't drive.
Okay. I would like to buy your work, and I would like to buy your work so it's never published. How do you feel about that?
Oh no, it's if you're not going to publish it, it's not for sale.
How about I call your uncle and he tells you that to take my offer?
He wouldn't care either way.
He might even be in the building. Do you want me to call him up here, Barry?
There's no way why would he be here?
He starts reaching for the phone. Mulgasar says, do you really want to have this confrontation with your uncle?
I like my uncle.
Okay. Okay, so he comes over. He goes, hey, Barry's being reluctant.
I think
so your uncle walks in. Describe your uncle.
I think we should end the first challenge there. And now you take your D8 and you can go up 1, up 2, down 1, or down 2.
Okay.
Make sure you write down your result.
I'm gonna do this. I gotta write my results. This is where I think this is what you do, and then what I should do. Okay. All right. How do you want this to be revealed?
It's going to be revealed at the end. Thank you for joining us for Lone Gamers of the Apocalypse. We will see you next week for more Lone Gamers. If you like what we're doing, be sure to like and subscribe to Nightcast Creative or Fight in a Box, which you can find right here. And join us next week for more Vessel.